Hey Moonwalkers, this is MJ Buzz 317, and today is going to be a good video. Today we're going to do things just a little bit differently. Today is going to be about the last 10 years about Michael Jackson's life, but we're going to focus specifically in just one area of that situation. The focus is going to be on who kept Michael Jackson's legacy going in the right path for the past 10 years. Who kept the dream going, who kept his name going in a positive light. There are plenty of impersonators and a lot of us out here who try to do our best, but these next three really take the cake. Let's get into it. Just beat it. No one wants to beat it. The first person we're going to talk about is Navi. The first time I was introduced to him was during the Searching for Neverland movie, which he did a great job, by the way. I really love movies that give you insight on things that you just didn't know. Like, that's why we watch movies. I hate it when we watch movies and you don't get anything from it. But I remember that movie. One thing that I remember specifically was that Michael was obsessed with cameras. And he would have his security guards check the room for cameras before he went in there, you know, because people were always trying to get footage of Michael. Rare footage of him doing anything. So I remember one scene, he was taking his kids to the pool and he saw it was a camera on him and he flipped out. Navi did a great job on that one. The movie pretty much just talks about the last 3 years of Michael Jackson's life. And he just nailed it. You know, nobody knew anything about those years. Michael was kind of in hiding really pretty much after the second case. Nobody saw him until this is it, pretty much. So now Navi is known as #1 Michael Jackson impersonator, but before Michael Jackson died, he did a lot of work with Michael Jackson. He's one of the most famous decoys that we all know that Michael Jackson used. So it'd be sometimes when, you know, the crowd was just too hectic or it was just too wild, and Navi would go out the front door. We'd take most of the crowd with him, while the real Michael would go out the back door. You know, especially as somebody who never saw Michael, I definitely would be pissed if one of the times I thought I saw him, it was Navi. But hey, Michael, he had to do what he had to do, because I know that was hectic. I've seen some behind the scenes footage of him just walking in the lobby, and I wouldn't want to do it. Like I said before, Navi is the #1 Michael Jackson impersonator. So he actually has a show with Jennifer Batten. I'm not sure if it's still going on now, but it was at least about 2 years ago. So that's pretty cool. And he's definitely keeping the legacy moving. Thank you, Navi. The next person we're going to talk about is nobody else than my man, Jeffrey Perez Jr. I'll never forget the first time I saw this clip.
Girl, just leave me alone, girl. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, girl. Leave me alone. Stop it. Just stop dogging me around.
And the next time I saw him was on Ellen, and he killed it with his boy Sean doing that beatbox. It's crazy.
Where did you come from, baby? And ooh, won't you dig me there? By the way, won't you, baby? Tenderoni, you got to be. Spark my nature, sugar fly with me.
And can we take some time just to appreciate his voice?
I met her on the way to Chicago, where she was all alone. So was I, so I asked her for a name. She smiled and looked at me. I was surprised to see that a woman like that was really into me. She said she didn't have no man, raised the kids the very best she can. She said that she was not alone, said at first you didn't have no one.
Now he's doing impersonating shows, and his shows are the only ones that are endorsed by the Jacksons, and his choreography is by Lavelle Smith Jr. So we got to check him out.
Get the point? Good. Let's dance.
Who else could it be? No other than Michael Trapson. He has taken Michael's name and really pushed it up there, especially for the young cats. The first time I saw him was, I think it was on a Facebook clip, and it was, what if Michael Jackson was a trap rapper? I shared it. Everybody shared it. That was something that nobody had ever seen before. He definitely took it and went somewhere else with it. Then the songs came. One of my favorite ones was the high one. I enjoyed that one. I still watch that one to this day. The Chris Tucker pimp slap, that was hilarious. And then he just kept going and kept pushing it. He did the Traps in EO. Oh my goodness, that was great. I'm waiting for it to come out on DVD. Honestly, I'm ready to get it. I'm ready to get a shirt. We support you. Definitely, yeah, keep that going. I remember his first interview as well. He was wearing the Beat It jacket, the black and white one, and talking about how he got a chance to audition for Searching for Neverland movie, but he was turned down because they were looking for an older person to play it, which makes sense because it was the last years of Michael's life, late 40s to 50. But when they do this biopic coming up for 2020, Trapson should have something to do with it, man, because he looks like Michael. He's been working on the moves. The moves look better with every video. It just looks awesome, and he brings the black Michael out. A lot of times we don't see that a lot. So I definitely enjoy him for that, just that period alone, the 1984 version of Michael, how he stays in there, and he's, like I said, definitely taking it to a level on his own, you know. He's not an impersonator. He's Michael Trapson. To wrap this up, the past 10 years have had a lot of good light shined on it. We had Navi, like I said, who pushed that movie, did really good. You got Jeffrey. Who could have seen that coming? And Michael Trapson. Who could have seen that coming? You know, his legacy has been pushed in only ways that only Michael's can. It's been fun for me. It's been fun for my daughter. I've loved to have new Michael content. We all love to have new Michael content, and they have definitely kept giving it to us. So we thank you.
Just beat it.